raise your hand. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty for perjury. You can go ahead and sit down.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please tell us your name and spell it for the record.
Danielle VanDenheuvel. It's DanielleVanDenheuvel.
Okay, and where do you work?
I work for the Michigan State Police.
And what do you do for the state police?
I'm a digital forensic analyst.
And what does that mean? What do you do?
A digital forensic analyst, we preserve, extract, and analyze data from various forms of technology. And to do that, we create the best possible copy of data from that device. We can then analyze it and provide reports to investigators to review.
Okay, so like iPhones, iPads, some things like that?
Yes.
Okay, did you review an iPhone 12 Pro Max in this case?
Yes.
Okay, and showing you what's been submitted as People's 228. You recognize this cover page?
Yes.
And what is this?
This is a device information page that is provided once a device is extracted.
Okay, and what is this device specific to?
This is an iPhone 12 Pro Max.
Okay, and do you see the device name?
Yes, Dale's iPhone.
And do you see the owner name?
Yes, Dale Warner.
And the account that's associated with the phone?
warag@me.com.
And then the phone number?
517-817-6796.
And do you know when this phone was placed into service?
After reviewing the phone, it was set up in March of 2021.
Okay. And when was the extraction done from that phone?
It was done on May 10th, 2022.
So this Exhibit 228, this is, you would agree, page 2 of the cover page, or the cover sheet?
Yes.
Okay. And then it's got, so were there also on that phone, did you look and see some screenshot, or it's not some screenshots, some photographs that were on this phone that were from another phone?
Yes.
Okay, and what were the pictures taken of?
The photos depicted images taken of a different device of messages that were displayed.
Okay, and this is People's 266. Do you recognize that?
Yes.
Okay, and what is that?
That is the photo found on the iPhone depicting another individual's device.
Okay, and could you read at the top of the page who the texts were between?
Can you zoom in at all?
No.
No. I believe it was Zach.
Okay. Yeah, is it between Zach and Dee?
Yes, I believe so, if I remember, yes.
Okay, thank you. And how many photos were there?
Close to 90.
Okay, I'm just going to scroll through just to show the type of thing we're talking about. And does the iPhone have a section for photos?
Yes.
And is that where these were found?
Yes, they were from a synced directory.
Were there also on that phone texts between Dee and Dale?
Yes.
Look at those. So I've shown the witness people's 194, 195, 196, 197, 267, and 198. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And in general, what are these exhibits?
These are messages located off Dale's iPhone between Dale and Dee.
If you look at 194, the message from Dee to Dale, what is the date of that message?
8/6/2020.
Okay. And 195, what's the date of the message from Dee to Dale?
2/18/2021.
Okay. 196, the message, the text in the middle of the page, what is that date?
2/23/2021.
2/23/21?
Yes.
And again, that's from Dee to Dale?
Yes.
Okay. 197, what's the date of that text?
2/25/21.
Okay. 267,
3/1/21.
198,
3/5/21.
Could you look at the top of the first message?
3/3/21.
Okay, did you also look at an iPad Pro?
Yes.
This is people's 230. What was the date of the extraction for the iPad Pro?
It was May 12th, 2022.
And again, the device name was?
I believe Dale's iPad.
Oh, sorry, I'm not, I thought it was for something. There we go, sorry.
Dale's iPad Pro.
Yep. Were there some internet searches on the iPad Pro?
Yes.
Any of you people's 230? Do these searches have a date associated with them when they were searched?
No.
Looking at the first, but we know that they were on there when it was extracted on May 12th, 2022, though, correct?
Yes, they had to be previously.
And looking at the first search, can you indicate what browser or what search engine was used?
Google.
All right, and what was the thing that was searched for?
Search chemical cremation.
And the next search?
This is on Gizmodo for what is liquid cremation and why is it illegal?
Why is it illegal?
Correct.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I heard you right. Okay, and then the third search that's on there?
From Wired.com, alkaline hydrolysis liquid biocremation.
The fourth search?
This is from Google, what to do with 1,000 gallon propane tank.
And the next search?
Widower's dating site.
Okay, the next one?
10 widow dating sites for widows, widowers, and divorced people.
And the final search that's on there?
Widower dating page.
Was there also an iPhone 6?
Yes.
Showing you, it's been marked as people's 302. The date of the extraction for this device,
11/15 of 2021.
okay. And the device name,
Dale's iPhone.
and again, it's a model iPhone 6.
Yes.
What's the phone number associated with this device?
517-605-6961.
And the Apple ID,
Borag@me.com.
okay. Showing you printout of 302. Four pages.
Yes.
Okay, and the first two pages are the cover pages?
Yes.
And what's what's the third page?
Third page is a home page of the tool Celebrite, displaying device info and content.
Okay, so is that a page where you could click on links and go to other parts of the phone extraction?
Yes.
Okay, and is one of those the installed applications?
Yes.
Okay, could you turn to page 4? Do you see My Cadillac app installed?
Yes.
Okay. And do you see an app called Vyncs, V-Y-N-C-S?
Yes.
Does that say when, if that was purchased?
Yes.
When was that purchased?
1/11/2020.
Okay. And is that installed?
No.
It is not. Okay. Okay, so did you also look at a backup? Well, first of all, did you ever have Dee's phone that she actually had on April 25th, 2021?
No, not her actual device.
Okay. Did you have a backup from the iCloud?
Yes.
Okay. Did you look on that to see whether she had My Cadillac app loaded on her phone?
I did look and it was not on the device.
Okay. And what about the Vyncs app?
No.
And the email address, the Apple ID warag@me.com, was that on her phone?
No.
If I could have my exhibits. This time I'd like to publish under the jury ground.
No objection, thank you.
Go ahead.
right, Mr. McCready, did you have anything further?
I have nothing further at this time, thank you.
Good afternoon, Ms. VanDenheuvel. How are you?
Good afternoon.
Good, after you just sat there for so long. When lawyers say they only have a few questions for you, we're usually lying, but I really do only have a few questions for you.
Sounds good.
So you did work additional to what you testified to earlier this afternoon, correct?
Yes.
So one of the things that you did was you looked at one of Mr. Warner's devices, and he was using Find My iPhone on April 25th, 2021, correct?
There was data usage, yes.
Beg your pardon?
Yes, data usage
Yes.
from that application.
And so he had looked 3 times, and if you need to refresh your memory on the times, because I know we're going back a ways, feel free to let me know and Ms. Saylor can help you out. So does this sound correct? 8:48, 42 a.m.?
I would like to refresh my memory if possible.
Sure. It's the end of 146, moving into 147.
Got it.
Okay, great. So is that correct? 8:48 and 42 seconds?
Yes, last connected.
Thank you. And then there was another time where it connected at 10:28:49 a.m. that same day? That's on the next page.
Yes, correct.
And then another time, 2:30:56 p.m., correct?
Yes.
And then, just to clarify, when you were talking about the internet searches that you saw, there's no way to put a specific date on those, correct?
Correct.
We're talking about a fairly large time period?
Correct.
Great, thank you, ma'am, nothing additional.
Do you have any redirect, Mr. McCready?
I think we're good, John.
Okay, you have 2 questions that we received from jurors. All right, it's my understanding that the parties are in agreement that both questions may be asked.
That's correct, Your Honor.
That's correct. First question is, what date were the Google searches made?
The dates were unable to be determined based off how they were located on the device.
Second question is, with the dating site searches, were you able to find a profile linked to the defendant? Would this be part of the investigation beyond your field or office?
This was not looked at.
Mr. McCready, any follow-up based on those questions?
Were you able to determine when the iPad was activated?
I can't recall exactly. I believe it was in 2020.
So in terms of the dates of the searches, we know they were after 2020 and before the extraction from that iPad.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Nothing additional, thank you.
Okay. And may we excuse the witness from her subpoena?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
Ms. Chartier?
Oh, yes, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. You're free to go.
Thank you.